Hello, I'm Sensei Alex Kakuyo, North American contributor for Buddhist or Global. Thanks for joining me for this episode of The Ordinary Buddhist. The title of today's Dharma talk is Watching the Clouds. Before we get into that, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post talks in the future. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that'd be great too. One problem we face in the Western world is everyone is horribly overstimulated. We carry mind-changing computers in our pockets in the way of cell phones, and we have access to all the information in the world. If we're not on our cell phone, we're watching a TV. If we're not on a TV, we're looking at a laptop. Sometimes we use multiple devices at once. And even if we want to break away from these devices, we use them for so many things. To know the day, the time, to track our appointments. And even if we're not on the internet, we're still staring at the screen for some other reason. As a result, our minds are always frazzled and we never experience a state of calm, a state of peacefulness. One way to get around this is to learn to find enjoyment and entertainment in low stimulation activities. Now, the extreme of this can be found in Buddhist temples. In the Sotoshu school, students actually meditate facing the wall. They stare at nothingness, quite literally, in order to calm their minds. Now, we don't need to go quite that far. However, one thing that I find quite useful is watching the clouds in the sky. This is something that we all did at some point as kids, and for some reason we stopped doing it as adults, but I can assure you that watching the clouds go by can be wildly entertaining. Seeing the shapes they turn into, seeing if they move quickly or slowly, sometimes watching a bird fly into your point of view. When we watch the clouds, what we are doing is providing some stimulation to our minds, just enough where we don't drive ourselves crazy, but not so much that it stops our minds from reformatting themselves, coming together after being torn apart by all the stimulation of daily life and social media. So next time you're feeling a little too frazzled and sitting on the cushion isn't an option, take a moment, look up at the sky, and watch the clouds. Amitabha.